Virtual aids to navigation are electronic markers of hazards or safe waters that do not have any physical structure. They are transmitted by an automatic identification system (AIS) station located elsewhere, and can be seen on an electronic chart display and information system (ACDIS) or other AIS-enabled display, such as a ship's radar. Virtual aids to navigation can be used to mark areas where it is not possible or practical to install physical aids, such as buoys or beacons, or where a quick response is needed to indicate a new danger or change in waterway conditions. Virtual aids to navigation have a diamond-shaped symbol with a crosshair at the center on ACDIS or radar, and are labeled with VIS and their name and purpose. Virtual aids to navigation are different from physical aids in several ways. First, they do not require maintenance, relocation, or replacement, which can reduce costs and environmental impacts. Second, they can be deployed rapidly and remotely, which can enhance safety and efficiency. Third, they can provide more information and flexibility than physical aids, such as changing their position, shape, color, or message according to the situation. Fourth, they can be used in conjunction with physical aids to provide redundancy and confirmation of the navigational information. However, virtual aids to navigation also have some limitations and challenges. For example, they depend on the availability and accuracy of the AIS signal and the display system, which can be affected by interference, jamming, spoofing, or malfunction. They also require mariners to have adequate training and awareness of how to use and interpret them correctly. Moreover, they may not be visible or recognizable by all vessels or users of the waterway, especially those without AIS equipment or charts. Therefore, virtual aids to navigation should be used as a complement, not a substitute, for physical aids and other sources of navigational information. One of the challenges that mariners face is navigating rough seas, especially in coastal areas where the weather and waves can change rapidly. To help them with this task, a company called Ocean Floor Geophysics, OFG, is using camera buoys to provide real-time images and data of the sea's surface and underwater conditions. OFG is a company that specializes in marine geophysical, geotechnical, and geochemical surveys for various industries, such as oil and gas, renewables, defense, and minerals. They design, integrate, and operationalize complex sensor systems that can be deployed from different platforms, such as autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs, remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, unmanned surface vehicles, USVs, and surface vessels. One of their innovative solutions is the camera buoy, which is a small device that floats on the water and uses a global positioning system, GPS, to track its location. The camera buoy has a camera that can capture images of the sea's surface and a hydrophone that can record underwater sounds. The camera buoy also has sensors that can measure the wave height, period, direction, temperature, salinity, and dissolved oxygen of the water. The camera buoy can transmit the images and data to a nearby vessel or a shore station using a radio or satellite link. The images and data can then be processed and analyzed to provide useful information for mariners, such as the wind speed and direction, the wave spectrum, the current speed and direction, and the presence of any hazards or obstacles on the water. The camera buoy can be deployed in various environments, such as bays, harbors, estuaries, and open oceans. It can also be used for different purposes, such as monitoring coastal erosion, mapping seafloor features, detecting marine mammals, assessing environmental impacts, and supporting offshore operations. By using camera buoys, OFG is helping mariners to navigate rough seas more safely and efficiently. The camera buoys provide real-time images and data of the sea's surface and underwater conditions that can help mariners to plan their routes, avoid hazards, optimize their fuel consumption, and reduce their environmental footprint. Camera buoys are a new technology that can help mariners navigate rough seas by providing real-time visual images of the ocean conditions. These images can complement the weather data that mariners already get from sensor buoys, and give them a better understanding of the visibility, fog, waves, and landmarks in their surroundings. Camera buoys can also improve safety, navigation, weather forecasting, and environmental monitoring for various marine operations. One of the benefits of using camera buoys is that they can improve safety for vessel pilots, who have to board ships and guide them to port. By seeing the actual conditions on the water, pilots can decide whether it is safe to go out or not, and avoid dangerous situations. Camera buoys can also help with search and rescue missions, by showing the location and status of vessels in distress. Another benefit of using camera buoys is that they can improve navigation for mariners, by showing them the landmarks and channels that they need to follow. Camera buoys can also help with aviation operations, such as helicopters that need to land on ships or platforms. By seeing the wind direction and speed, pilots can adjust their approach and landing accordingly. A third benefit of using camera buoys is that they can improve weather forecasting for mariners, by providing more accurate and timely information on the ocean conditions. Camera buoys can also help with tracking the effects of climate change, such as sea level rise and extreme weather events. By seeing how the ocean changes over time, mariners can adapt their plans and strategies accordingly. A fourth benefit of using camera buoys is that they can improve environmental monitoring for mariners, by showing them the health and diversity of the marine ecosystem. Camera buoys can also help with detecting and preventing pollution, such as oil spills or marine debris. By seeing how the ocean looks like, mariners can report any anomalies or threats to the authorities. Camera buoys are a simple and innovative technology that can provide mariners with a real-time look at the conditions on the water. By using camera buoys, mariners can benefit from improved safety, navigation, weather forecasting, and environmental monitoring. Camera buoys are a valuable tool for enhancing marine operations and protecting life and property at sea.